So right there, you start with what Warren Buffett said. He said, and I'll try to get the quote right. He said, the ultimate irony of the investment business is that there's no question that an obstetrician will deliver babies better than the husband or wife. If you take dentists as a whole, they'll fill teeth or remove teeth better than if the patients try to do it themselves. But in the investment world, somebody who believes in American business, this is key, and seeks out the lowest way to participate in that business and is consistent, they will achieve results that exceed those of the Wall Street professionals. It is the only industry I can think of where the Wall Street professionals subtract value from what the layman can do himself. It is a scam for sure. And here's why I'll say that boldly. And it's not an opinion, it's just a freaking fact. Number one, if your listeners can Google this, it's SPIVA, right? S&P 500 versus actively managed funds. It's SPIVA for short. So you Google S&P 500 versus actively managed funds, and there's an annual SPIVA report. And they simply measure how well Wall Street funds do against the S&P, right? So in other words, how well does active management do compared to the S&P? And they're about 90% worse. They fail 90% of the time over a 15-year period, and it gets worse as you go back in time. They fail to beat the S&P.